First of all, from France, please welcome Gregory Gaultier. From England, please welcome Nick Matthew.
This is not good.
I think he's going to be okay. I didn't see anything too major at first. Oh, look at that finish. It's hard to appreciate just how strong and athletic Gregory Gaultier is here. Look at that strength across the middle.
Well, it's a shot down the middle. We saw it in the first match from James Wallstrop. This time from Nick Matthew. It's certainly one of his favourites. Well, just as I say that, completely misjudged by Gaultier. Looking at his racket, Matthew knows how important that first game was.
That is absolutely brilliant from Nick Matthew. Well, look at this counter drop from Matthew. First one comes in. Look at that. Absolutely inch perfect. And as we said, completely controlling the way everything's happening and evolving here. That's too good. Well, Gaultier can't move, Joey. It's nowhere near the normal movement of the Frenchman. And we just saw him go up onto his left ankle again. If we see here on the replay, as he walks away, he goes up onto the left.
11-3 going to Matthew.
The ankle clearly causing problems for Gaultier there. We saw as he walked off. Testing rallies. He's done it again. 2 in a row for the
very low and hard.
Much more like the Gregory Gaultier we saw yesterday.
Oh, that is an outrageous whip, an outrageous whip. Certainly went into on his right ankle into this front hand corner. Look at that, the movement, but look at that whip. He had to get it wide past Matthew.
Great response from Gaultier.
And there's the squeeze. Gregory Gaultier has produced a brilliant comeback here after 2 very strange games previously.
Crucial rally here for both players. Can Matthew open up a 4-point lead here?
Well, he slam dunked that. That is a massive shot from Matthew. Gaultier popped it up in the air. Nick Matthew absolutely slamming that ball into the straight nick. Well, that's a brilliant retrieval. Oh, he's gone for it. Matthew's gone for it. He's found it. What a time to hit the cross-court nick. Set up by a brilliant retrieval. Shot! Improvisation in its utmost from Gregory Gaultier.
Stroke to Matthew.
There's the stroke. So unfortunately for Gaultier, the ball too close, the stroke given, not any argument there, but what a superb performance from Nick Matthew. But Gaultier, Matthew, the old rivalry, England, France, it's been going for thousands of years, and now it's in the world of squash. These players are setting the rallies so well after the attacks. That's just brilliant. That is brilliant. TJ, what I love about this is the subtlety in the way he holds his movement and then electrifyingly lunges in. Watch.
At the moment, this pace is really playing into the hands of Gaultier. It's nice and comfortable for the Frenchman. Not being put under any real pressure. Well, that's better.
That's brilliant, and that was applauded by Gaultier himself. That was so clever from Matthew. Got on the ball early, showed that possible short, held it, took the pace off the ball. So he's going to go for a view here.
Absolutely no way Matthew can play this ball.
And it does. So Matthew closes out. A very important first game.
He's done it again.
Well, it's beautifully executed. Such an open racket face.
Hasn't looked comfortable for a couple of days. Forehand side, he's not quite so bad, but just very, very edgy, taking in short.
So a repeat of the first game. Matthew draws level at 8-all. Well, he's managed to squeeze that off the sidewall. It's going to be a stroke.
There's no way that Nick Matthew can play that ball. I think this should remain as a stroke. His opponent
hits it for a stroke. The crowd roar. Gregory Gaultier shaking his head.
When the Frenchman was off on a run, slowing the ball down. And I think that upsets the rhythm of Gregory Gaultier. The Frenchman wants to play at a very fast pace and more reactive.
Well, the trademark forehand volley of Matthew really showing.
That is ridiculous.
That is magnificent squash. Gregory Gaultier was sent the wrong way, used his speed to recover.
Clever serve there from Nick Matthew into that side wall.
Well, Gaultier's ball has been squeezed down, hits the racket, taps the racket on his head, he's grinning. Gregory Gaultier now has game ball for the 4th time. He saved the match ball, a championship ball. Can he convert this one? And he's done it. He's shut it up. Look at that for a reaction, PJ. Rolling now. The Frenchman showing his passion.
Gaultier, 5-2 lead, has never had more than a 3-point advantage in any game.
That is so eloquent. How do you play the ball that open? And what he does with his racket head is fully stretched out there, PJ.
That's great strength. Trademark rally from Nick Matthew, punishing Gaultier into the front right.
He goes back into himself rather than trying to be really positive and push on and take the game and maybe a bit of a risk.
Yep.
And that's the risk. He's done it. Gregory Gaultier has done it. He's taken this 4th game an attacking style. He's got the ability to do it, he's shown it there.
I think this could be curtains for Gregory Gaultier. He's exhausted.
So the crowd erupting on every point Matthew wins. With Matthew at 9-2 and the body of Gaultier starting to falter. It's just a matter of time. And he's given up, so Matthew pounces upon another ball. And he has 8 championship balls. Matthew's done it, 1-4 error. Gives his 3rd World Championship title in his own backyard. What an epic battle between the old rivalry of England-France.
Well, there's the champion.
So the trophy raised.
Gaultier was saying actually about, of course, huge amounts of fans in France, which is his native country, but I think he'll get a bit of support here. Although it's in the north of England, Matthew has played on this court so much over the years. I think it won't be a one-sided affair from the crowd. And that was quite brilliant.
Wow.
That was amazing. Look at this. It's like a fencer.
Done.
And that's too accurate. And he's done it. Very important psychologically to take this first game.
One game to love.
Well, this is better from Gaultier, using his formidable skills at the front of the court.
3-4.
And deft touch here, just a wonderful stroke.
Gaultier pushing up the court here after quite a bit of time. That ball has not been struck, and it's very short. And there's the wrong footing boast. Clever shot selection, and Gaultier has gone off court. I think he's broken a string. Game ball for the Frenchman. He's back in this. And that is very severe. What a finish from Matthew, acknowledged by Gaultier. I think Matthew is actually a player that can utilise aggression.
Tense stuff here, Joey.
This is very, very dynamic. Oh, it's beautiful. And there's the roar. Double whammy roar. Well, he tried to hit it through his legs. A clever shot from Matthew, catching the Frenchman unawares.
As soon as he said Mr. Gaultier, Greg reacted like he was being told.
Why, though, because he knows.
He's being told off. Doesn't like being told off.
Many people do. Oh, that's brilliant, though. Superb. There goes the chin. Seems to be growing. Well, it reminds me of Desperate Dan at the B note. Probably. This is outrageous court coverage from Matthew. Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Brilliant. Gaultier trying to get the crowd going.
Again, some phenomenal retrievals from Nick Matthew. He's so desperate to win this match, to win this third game for a start.
I'll be finding this duration hard mentally. Saw that in the World Championships against Rami Ashour in the first game. Pretty much wiped him out for the rest of the match. Because he's such an emotional player, and he's not going to get that.
So difficult, as you know, though, Joey, as well. When you're on there, everything happens so fast, doesn't it? And you get that nudge, and you just, well, immediately think, well, I'm off balance. Can't get that.
Well, that really did count for Gaultier.
Electing not to volley that loose shot there, Gaultier. Again, wonderful
Well,
width.
Matthew makes the unforced error. Gaultier really gritting his teeth.
Somehow, he's managing to stay in this.
He's just walking round. That just shows his movement. He's able to just walk around the court here.
And again, going back to the psychology, he just feels he's got nothing to lose now, I think. Well, that's awful.
Oh, he's fallen down. He's completely fallen down. It looked like Matthew was straddling him.
He's actually absolutely gone.
He's really gone. He's really gone.
At the moment, he's just trying to guess a little bit.
And there, Matthew manages to squeeze the last point. A nice smile from Gaultier. Left everything on the court, the Frenchman.
Well, the head-to-head's just, it gets better and better between these two titans of the game. 17-all going into this massive final here at the British Open. Nick Matthew has had the better run of the green in the last 4 meetings, but that won't deter Gregory Gaultier.
That area, the Wolf, so good on that forehand side, stretching out.
Well, that's right on cue. Mid-court area, Matthews absolutely ravaged this ball into the front corner. That's well held. Matthew still in this rally though. Oh, that was quality, and there's a bit of a strut from Gaultier. First time we've really seen him outward with his body language, Parky, in this final.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got it, Matthew has got it, he breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, he's done it, he got it behind his back.
Oh, this is like exhibition squash. What a rally this is. He's got it.
Oh.
What recovery. Defense play from both players and attack.
Well, the crowd are going to go bonkers.
Oh, wow.
The crowd have got to go bonkers.
What a rally that was.
That was hard, it was back and forth. There's the first facial expression from Gaultier in this final.
It's just so explosive, that movement. He's going to.
It's dangerous though. This is a dangerous time for Gregory Gaultier. 3 game balls for Gaultier.
Some ridiculous stuff on the front backhand. Both these players so adept at getting the ball off the wall.
Clever shot down the middle. So Gaultier responds here in Hull. But this is a very positive start from Gaultier. Matthew starting to look a little bit more ragged.
Well, that was such a late flick here. He's got so much time, of course, Gaultier, and
playing every ball like match ball. Still plugging away. And that's just too good.
Matrix-like.
I thought Matthew would slightly slow it down, but he's pushing up the court, digging deep. This is going to be hurting him, but he...
You can just start to see the tiredness creeping in. He's doing so much work now, Nick Matthew.
7 championship balls. Gaultier's done it. He's won the British Open for the 3rd time. He's also now become the new world #1.
The French general against the Wolf of the North.
Men's quarterfinal match.
But something as well that's impressed me from Nick Matthew is about 2 or 3 months ago, he actually looked as though he'd really slowed down. His movement was starting to struggle. I know he'd been trouble with a couple of injuries. But since then, he's gone away again, and he does this time after time, Nick Matthew. When he goes through these kind of slumps, comes back even better than he was before.
And Gaultier eradicates, which he can do when he's at his very best.
Gaultier that's got himself in front for this last rally. Matthew fighting so hard to just stay in it.
He's done it! Matthew's done it! I mean, that is epic! He was underneath, he was under the cosh for the whole of that rally pretty much, Matthew, trying to stay in and neutralise, and then as soon as he gets one opportunity, he makes it count.
You mentioned earlier, Joey, just at the pace that these chaps are rattling on at, but
Control, pace, everything.
What's more impressive for me is the accuracy in which they're playing.
Yeah.
See, I've seen referees punish Gaultier for the movement off of the shot into the line.
Well, he
of their
could do, and he
opponents.
has done.
I've seen that before.
35 minutes of the best first game we've seen in this tournament so far.
It's tight work from Gaultier. It's a good spell for the Frenchman.
It's good pressure, very good pressure.
Continual pressure.
7-2.
Look at the rapid footwork from Gaultier.
Big push from Matthew. 3-8 down, PJ. Oh! Well, just missing that.
Slightly overstretched
And
there,
out
Nick
9-5.
Matthew. Wasn't quite the shot to play. Straight away, he knew that he should have gone higher there just to take some pace off the ball. The Silver Fox, if you get a chance just above the French team.
The Badger.
Thank you.
It's 2.
So Gregory Gaultier
11-6,
applauds Matthew.
Gaultier, one
Smile
game
and a
off.
grimace from the French general. Wow.
Quality from Matthew. Great patience, worked the trickle boast, forcing Gaultier into a slightly awkward position and a weak return, but it's good width. He's done it again. Just clipped the tin. Oh, quality.
That is
12-10.
another epic game, an unbelievable finale.
That was ferocious from Gregory Gaultier. Injection of pace again onto the ball, but
Well, this is furious tempo for 90 minutes of the squash they've played. That's just accelerationville. Oh. Dear, oh dear. And there the error comes. Gaultier collapses to the ground.
11-7. Match to
Completely
Gaultier,
spent
3-1.
mentally and physically. Matthew bending over.
12-14.
Unbelievable.
11-6.
What a treat for all of us.
11-7.
Monumental squash. Monumental squash. Lovely to see between these two.